So I got a Zebu today. I've wanted one for about 10 years and finally talked to my husband into it, and he let us get a Zebu. So this is Zebediah, which means gift of God, and I think he is. I'm very thankful to have him. They originate in India. A lot of people are asking me what in the world is a Zebu, and it's a cow. Well, people say cow. A cow is actually a girl. This is a bull, so it has this hump here that the Zebus have. And in India, these have been around since 2000 BC, and they have artwork and carvings that are showing a small statured cattle with this hump on them. So they've been around for a long time. They're not a new thing. Only since 1991 have we recognized that there is a miniature Zebu, but they're all very, very small. This one is 4 months old, but it will top out at about 42 inches. If it's taller than that, it's not technically a mini Zebu. But even if it gets a little taller, Zebu are very small. They are the smallest domestic breed of cattle, and they're also the oldest domestic breed of cattle. And this hump that is on its back, these are very well suited to live in very hot climates, but this isn't the hump on the back that's like a camel. A camel, theirs is all fatty, and this actually is muscle. It's very vascular, has a lot of veins in there, and this is a prized cut of meat. So you can hear that. Because some people eat Zebu. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of these guys in Brazil and over in India where it's very hot, and they can survive in that climate, eating almost anything and being very resistant to disease and very resistant to any health problems or any parasites. And so they're very prized cattle to have in those hot climates, and they do milk them and they eat them. Their milk is very rich. It's higher in fat and carbohydrates than the milk that we're typically drinking around here. But this cut of meat right here has been likened to like not escargot. What are the nasty fish egg things that people eat? Caviar. Yes, it's the caviar or truffles of beef. This is very, very prized, but we're definitely not going to eat this little fella. But in those cultures where these guys are very common, they do use every single part of the animal. The bones are powdered and have uses, and for thousands of years that's what people have done. So this is not a new thing. Other animals that we breed to be smaller, to make a miniature this or a miniature that, sometimes have a lot of health problems. These guys have been miniature for thousands and thousands of years naturally. So it's just recently, in the last couple of hundred years, that they've started to come to America, and mostly as pets. And even though you can use them to pull carts and things, and they certainly do in India and down in Brazil. Let's see, what else was I gonna say about them? They do get horns, and the girls get horns as well. A lot of people think that when you see an animal with horns that it's a bull, but that's only true of the deer, the white-tailed deer we have around here, that the females don't have antlers. Female cows can have horns, and they do have horns. And I think that's about all I was going to tell you about it, but I just love him. I love the big long eyelashes and the baggy skin, this dewlap here, and the big floppy ears. Those are all things that would help them to survive in a hot climate, and I just think they make him adorable. This is not a brand here. That's where his sticker was at the auction today. So I'm just very excited to have him. And a lot of people have been asking, what the heck is a Zebu? So that's what the heck a Zebu is.